A roller coaster week weighed in on the global markets, stocks ending the week with losses as investors evaluated the geopolitical and trade developments. Friday, in fact, saw almost every asset class end in the red, with differing views on West Asia conflict driving the market's whiplash. The Wall Street ended lower as chipmakers plunged on reports that the US may revoke waivers to allies with semiconductor plants in China. Tech-related mega-cap stocks, including Nvidia, were amongst the biggest negatives on the S&P 500 and Nasdaq. A closely watched gauge of chipmakers slid almost 1%, while a $6.5 trillion options expiry sparked a rise in trading volume. The S&P 500 took a bit of a beating. Now, not even signs that President Donald Trump is giving a chance to diplomacy in de-escalating the war between Israel and Iran have been able to spur the risk appetite. Investors have remained uneasy about the escalating West Asia conflict. Iran has said that it will not discuss the future of its nuclear program while it is under attack by the State of Israel. This even as Europe has tried to coax Tehran back into negotiations. Now, the uncertainty, though, has boosted the dollar to mark its best week since February. Demand has risen for the dollar, pushing the greenback to a 3-week high against the yen. The short-dated yields fell as Federal Reserve's Christopher Waller has indicated rates may drop as early as July. In commodities, oil fell on Friday after rising for much of the week. The global benchmark Brent crude futures fell to nearly about 2.3% to settle at a touch over $77 a barrel, but it gained about 3.6% for the week. Now, crude marked a third straight week of gains after a surprise surge in May despite OPEC's decision to increase production. While gold gained on safe haven bets earlier in the week, the yellow metal lost its appeal on Friday. The precious metal marked its first weekly loss in 3, but for the year, the bullion is still leading the race among other asset classes, and central bank purchases have boosted gold to a record-setting rally this year. Cryptos have taken a bit of a beating as the Iran-Israel conflict has now entered into its second week. And Bitcoin has been languishing below the 103,000 mark after surging to near its record high just last week. And other crypto tokens have also taken a bit of a beating this week despite the bullish bets on easing regulations in the United States.